Welcome back, everybody. I finally have my armor. In the last episode, we beat the Four Kings of New Londo. And in this episode, we will journey into Boss Hell. We just gave the Lord Vessel to where we need to be. Okay. We're gonna go to the Daughter of Chaos. We're gonna rejoin that covenant. And we're gonna talk about... We're gonna rejoin that covenant, because I think that's how you have to save Solaire. You have to save Solaire like that, so... Let's, enter the covenant. Yes, you can offer humanity, which is how you increase the covenant rank. I'm not sure where to go, but I'll look it up later, but it's not too big of a deal. That's neither here nor there. Now that we're here, let's welcome to Boss Hell. Izalith. This is a vomit-inducing area. Yeah, I think this is the area that was the most rushed in the development of Dark Souls, because there are so many, like, gigantic flaws with the boss design here. Like, irredeemable flaws. Just parts of the game that you can't do anything about. Now, it's just bad. I hate this area. First, we're gonna have the most disgusting immediately? No, it does not. But the disgusting boss name is indeed in this area. The grossest boss in this game. He has a... Okay, there he is. Say hi. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, apparently his story is that he's, the Witch of Izalith's only son, and he's overlooking the corpse of his sister. Let's loot that corpse. God, that sounded really fucked up. But yeah, you have to loot this corpse in order to aggro him. As far as I know. Oh, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but that's just it. Okay. Oh, ceaseless discharge. Ugh. Yeah, they could not have, like, translated that worse. That name is just gross. When I put that into a thesaurus, I get unending relief of load. Like, ugh. Shout out to Democracy for pointing that out. Ugh. I can't get over. The discharge is actually the pus. Like, fire pus. Ugh, it's disgusting just thinking about it. Like, this boss is just the grossest boss in Dark Souls. Like, and they couldn't have had, like, a more sexually charged name. Like, we already had the Gaping Dragon at this point. You don't need an ejaculatory metaphor on top of that. Okay. Can I regenerate my health? My stamina? No, I can't. There is a way to permanently stun him, but I'm not gonna do it because it's pointless. He's easy enough. Doesn't do shit. He doesn't bother you. He's kind of just a big dumb idiot. Oh! Except for that. He can do that. I missed my chance with the sword. Yeah, I just like to bait him and bait him and punish him. That's his whole fight. Bait and punish. Okay, now that that's out of the way. Ugh. You defeated. Okay, now we get to see a cutscene. The next boss was actually created by Ceaseless Discharge. I hate saying that name. But it's true. The next boss was indeed created by the previous boss. I believe it's the Centipede Demon? Yes, it's the Centipede Demon. That's beside the point. Yeah, we're gonna have to take off my armor again for another boss fight, by the way. Because this game loves just giving you mandatory rings to equip. Yeah. Now, the story of the Witch of Izalith is a very good story. It's just that they ruined it with this area. The Witch of Izalith, what her whole deal was, like, she was one of the lords, of course. And when the first flame was starting to fade, she poured all of her pyromancy energy, or fire sorcery rather, it's not pyromancy, into duplicating the first flame. Oh hey, there's a Taurus demon over there. He can't SD, though, unfortunately. Okay, there's multiple Taurus demons. And there's a Capra demon. Yeah, bosses are now just part of the game. They're now just common enemies. This is fun. These guys used to be bosses. But now they're pretty easy to kill. Because you're such a higher level. Because I'm such a higher level than them. But yeah. Okay. Taurus or Capra demons, I mean. More Capra demons. Oh, and now we got Longfinger Kirk. Great. Well, Knight Kirk. Not Longfinger. He's called Longfinger in Dark Souls 3, that's why. Okay, another PvP fight. This is actually the second time you fight him, but... And he wears an armor that's very interesting, because what it does is... When you roll, it deals damage. That's a very creative weapon. Or armor in my book. Alright, I won. And I got humanity for that. Alright. Yeah. Unfortunately, I just kind of have to slam through these things. They only give me 800 souls a pop. Luckily, I stun them pretty hard with this weapon. Yeah. Honestly, this arena, the biggest problem with the original Capra Demon fight was the arena. The arena was what ruined that fight. That fight, basically, it was just 2 dogs and a fucking Capra Demon just all rushing you at the same time. It was bullshit. Okay, we have fire-breathing enemies now. This area was kind of just bullshit. Through and through. Oh yeah, and now I gotta deal with a worm. Worm. Kill him. And 2 hits. Yes. Luckily he's a permanent kill. Okay. Next time, we will be dealing with the Demon Fire Sage and exploring more of Izalith.